Yes, people. Back again, Abs and Craig on our, I would say, you know, this is one of our regular shows that we have. And make sure you're watching this video. Make sure you're liking the video as well. Um, Obviously, me and Craig, we go back a couple of years, in terms of like streaming and stuff like that. Both Arsenal fans, both got passion for the club, both want, our team to elevate, to win trophies. And yeah, man. I needed to catch up with you in it, my brother, because
Mm.
boy, I don't know, the last game against Ipswich. Um, I don't know if you watched that game.
No, I watched it. I watched it.
Oh man, oof. Do you know what? You told me about the game because I'll speak on it and you can speak on it. But you told me your views, and then
It was the
I'll tell you my point of view.
it was the most boring game I watched in my life. It was so boring to watch. It was so boring. Like after we scored, we didn't even try to get the second or third goal. Like it was just so. But they were defending. Ipswich was defending for their lives, but they had like 11 men behind the ball. And we couldn't, as I said before, we can't. It seems like we can't break against our teams and do low blocks against us. We struggle. They say Jesus and Havertz like as a two play like a 1-10 and a 9. I don't know, man. This doesn't work. It worked against Crystal Palace, but it didn't work against Ipswich at home. We should be battering Ipswich at home. Let's be real. Like they lost against Newcastle 4-0 the other day away from home at home. We should be battering teams like that at home, not letting them. And the thing is, we're not moving the ball quicker either. Like we're too many touches in the midfield, too many touches in the defense. We'll go backwards and forwards, backwards. If we play the ball quicker, 1-2, 1-2, we're able to open their defense and get a chance on goal. But we're not really doing enough. Like we take too many touches, and it was very boring to watch. Very boring game to watch. As a fan, I wasn't impressed. I was happy with the win, happy for the 1-0 win, get the win, clean sheet and all that. But that game could have been sewn up before half time if we were more clever and more streetwise with our chances to score more goals. So yeah.
Yeah, man. That's all I'm hearing from like most of the Arsenal fans is, you know what? It was like a snore fest. It was a bore fest. It was a boring game to watch. And yeah, you hit the nail on the head, man. If we're looking to be serious in terms of title contenders, then we need to be showing like our rivals that we mean business. And yes, we can be happy getting the 3 points, but I wasn't impressed with the whole performance. And performances over a season like that, you're going to come up against better teams, and better teams will punish you, or better teams will get something out of a game like that. Because if this was a better team in terms of attacking, because I'll tell you who was good for them. Is it Omar Hutchinson? Is it Omar Hutchinson?
He was in our academy, yeah. It was
Yeah,
not Martin Hutchinson. He was
he
in our academy.
he was balling out.
He
He was
was.
balling out.
He was. Yeah.
But obviously, Delap weren't having a great game. But you know what? We can give Skelly his props. And I remember you talking on giving the youngsters. And when I heard you say that at first, I was like, what's Craig talking about, man? But what you're saying in hindsight now makes sense, because isn't it the youngsters that are doing something that are impressing us now? That are coming on. Skelly, what, last three games? He's had a good
Mm.
game.
Of course, not a mistake. No mistakes at all. It's just been solid, gets the job done, doing what we thought Shevchenko should be doing, not doing. Solid, keeps it, like, and from managers for 18-year-old kid in defense, not like he's famous a striker or winger, he's famous in defense. That's like the last line of
He's a
defense.
midfielder, isn't he?
He has a midfielder centre mid, but he's versatile. When he plays, no, he goes into midfield anyway. He inverts into midfield anyway. So
Mm.
yeah, he's really impressed me. I kind of saw it from pre-season. I went to the pre-season game. I saw him play. I said, this guy's got something about him. I said, this season he'll get minutes. But I thought, you know what? I saw something in him. That's what I said to you. You were not sure. You're like, I'm not sure. But
Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
I can see a good young. We've got some good young players in our academy that who are coming through for the future. Like not just Ethan Wanieri and Skelly. You got some more
Mm.
youngsters coming through that to watch out for. Hopefully, they'll get their chance in the near future. Hopefully, if they don't leave. Yeah.
Well, with this manager, who knows?
Mm.
But we need to talk about this point, and this is quite an
Mm.
interesting point. So we've got the starting 11,
Mm.
Jesus and Havertz are in the starting 11.
Mm.
But when we look at the bench, there's only one area as an attacking midfielder on the bench. There was no other attackers on the bench.
Mm.
Isn't that showing you warning signs that we are lacking some firepower up front?
100%. I
Sterling's
agree.
out, Saka's injured. We're going to talk about that after that. But
Mm.
isn't it a concern for you and a worry that we're going into these games with just one attacking midfielder who has no experience and the rest are just defenders and midfielders?
But it's very worrying. It's very worrying. I did say to you before, a couple of podcasts before that, I said that if we start getting serious injuries here and there, then the bench is looking very light. Like, versus we have kids on the bench, so we have players who, when they have no attacking players on the bench, when everyone near it, as you said, it's not experienced enough in the pro, like an experienced pro, like, and that comes down to recruitment, like, because it's going to be a long season. We sold a lot of like attacking players, and some we sold Smith Rowe, we got rid of Nelson on loan. We loaned out Fabio Vieira. We loaned out a lot of our more experienced players, I would say, but didn't really replace them. So now Sterling's injury is going to be out for a while. Don't know how long he'll be out for. So we kind of shot ourselves in the foot in a way. And now we've got some hard games coming up because Brentford away is going to be a hard game. Trust me. At home,
Mm,
they're away from home. At home, they're very good. I
mm,
think they lost one game at home this season. That was the last game they lost at home. They don't lose a lot of games at home, so it's going to be a tough game. Then after that, we've got I think we've got Brighton after that
right.
away, and that's going to be a hard game as well. Brighton away is going to be hard. I know they're not doing well results wise. They love playing against us, especially at Amex
Mm,
Stadium. They love a game against us, so
mm.
they're going to be up for it. And then after we've got Newcastle in the cup. I think it's Newcastle, yeah,
Oh,
Newcastle in the cup
wow, serious.
at home. Yeah, we've got
To the cup
Newcastle in the
after
cup.
that.
I think we've got Newcastle in the cup after that, or then we've got Man United in the FA Cup. I think, yeah, FA Cup. Then after
No.
that, we've got Tottenham as well. We've got Tottenham at home. We've got some hard games, brother. Hard games coming up, man. It's not a joke. So the board are gonna have to pull their finger at their arse and spend some money this January, back the man do some money because we can't. Because if we don't spend any money in January, I don't see us winning anything this season. To be honest with you, brother, I'll be honest with you. I'll be totally honest. I know we're in the same final in the cup, but Newcastle are going to be up for it. We haven't beaten them for a while. Like, away from home, we beat them at home last season, but away from home, we haven't beaten them on their ground for a long time now. So you know what I mean. So we have to do something, man.
Yeah, man. It's just like yeah, definitely. Do you know what? When you just mentioned all of those fixtures, yeah,
Mm.
I'm just going back to what Arteta said previously, paraphrasing. He said something along the lines on now Saka's out, and we'll talk on Saka in a moment. Now Saka's out,
Mm.
we're going to look for internal solutions. And also, he was also saying that with Saka being out, this can make me, a better coach or more of a challenging type of coach. Now, what what do you think about them comments that Arteta made? Does that sound to you that someone that's looking to dip into the transfer market, or is he just talking his talk as always?
I don't. I think he's talking this talk. I don't think he's gonna buy the one in January because I don't. They have to, but I don't think they're gonna want to do a cheeky loan or a cheeky little cheap wild unknown player that we've never heard of. Not buy it. You know what's gonna happen. The amount of unknown player we've never heard of come to the team, and it takes 10 years to get good, and then man, we need reinforcements badly. 2 or 3 players I think we need in January, and I think we should be okay. I said 2 attacking players, one can play wide, right, wide, left, and a striker, and maybe another attacking mid because I don't know, man. The bench is too weak, man. It's too weak. It's not
But
strong enough.
hold on. Well, one player that might be coming back And this is what I'm saying, yeah? And this is from the source. Porto manager confirms reports of Fabio Vieira being recalled by Arsenal are wide of the mark. Fabio knows me well and we are counting on him. He will be available to play again next week. But he's injured, isn't he? I don't know what's going on with this guy.
I heard that rumor yesterday that he was supposed to be in the squad for the game and then pulled him out of the game and on a private plane or something. That's what I heard yesterday. I read that yesterday. I was coming home from work. I don't know, man. Like, but I don't know,
man. But it would be an Arsenal-esque type of thing, isn't it, to recall certain men that haven't been playing for us back to the actual squad and that. So, man, it's disappointing, man. But what's more disappointing is, you know, our highest, I would say, our highest assister is injured in Saka. How do you think that's going to impact us going forward?
It's going to impact us a lot because he's been our best player this season. Goal, assists, everything. He's been the main man for us this season. When Odegaard's injured, he's literally carrying the team on his back. But I did tell you that time that if Saka gets injured, we're screwed. I did tell you, I told you. I did say that if he gets injured, I know what could happen. Played him on a game against Crystal Palace in the cup. Didn't need to play him. Could have left him on the bench. Threw somebody else on. What happens? Gets injured the next game against Crystal Palace away. That injury was self-inflicted by the manager, man. I'm sorry. I don't care no one wants to say it. Overplaying the guy. Every single game you play him, overplaying him. Of course he's going to get injured sooner or later. It's going to get injured. You can't overwork your body all the time and then expect your body to be doing it, to be consistent, playing 60, 70 games a season for the last 3 years consistently. And then obviously your body's going to shut down on you eventually. So the managers have to take blame for that. He should have rested him. He should have bought in an adequate replacement for him. So in some games he could rotate him. That's why I thought when he brought in Sterling, I thought he was going to rotate Sterling and Saka. Some games Sterling starts, some games Saka starts to give him a breath of fresh air, just to give him rest and all that. He didn't do that. Now both of them are injured now. He's looking, scratching his head, thinking, what should I do? It's your fault. I'm sorry. You can't do that, man. You should have done.
You know the thing, Craig, that makes me sick here? The thing that makes me sick here, man was telling me, meaning you, was telling us ages ago, you carry on doing this, overplaying this brother, he's going to be out. The man watches this guy every day, day in, day out, wants to play him in games that are unnecessary. You know what I mean? The Bolton game in the cup. You didn't need to play him in that game. It's Sterling. But he goes and plays. Do you understand? Maybe, I don't know if you needed to play him in the Crystal Palace game because we were losing and we weren't looking great in it. But this guy now, injured now, let's just say he's out for the rest of the season now.
I think so too. He's out for the season.
I think, did you see my man in his in the bed?
I saw it.
In his bed, yeah, like in the hospital bed.
Yeah.
This man's, it's not looking good. Because the thing is, you can't rush him back after he's had that surgery and stuff like that. It's going to take time, a lot of time. I would just rule him out for the rest of the season, bro. Maybe
I would as well.
Why rush him back? Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and like, it's disappointing from this manager. Yeah, he's just run Saka into the ground. Yeah, and I think we can't just look just at Arteta himself. We have to look at the player and also the staff around that player as well, because Saka also is his body in it, and he also has a duty. Do you know what I'm saying? To say, you know what, I don't think I want to do it today, boss. But also as well, Craig, you have to admit this is football, isn't it? And any injury like that can happen at any time to anyone.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? The thing with me is I'm worried if Saka's, I'm worried about Saka because, this could be an Owen type of injury, innit? You know, when Owen had that injury you
Yeah, I
know,
remember.
and he
Yeah.
lost like a lot of pace and stuff. Obviously, Saka's not really a pacey guy, and the way he plays his game is like, you know what I'm saying, he kind of jinky all the time and stuff
Yeah.
like that. He's not really a explosive runner, but he's very deceptive in terms of his pace because he doesn't look quick, but I'm telling you, if you run against us, he'll probably dust us out in a race, you know.
100%, he would.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah,
So he's
100%,
deceptively quick. Yeah. He doesn't look quick, yeah, but I'm sure he is quite quick when he's on the pitch. But I'm just disappointed. And the thing is, Sterling's out injured. He hasn't done nothing this season. And you know what's going to annoy me as well is all of a sudden now, when Sterling gets fit, that he's going to be the main man now. Arteta's going to be like, you know what? This Sterling guy, it took me 10 minutes to decide for this guy to come. And now, pause. And now it's like, he's the main man now. You know, week in, week out, Sterling's going to be playing now. Vexes me up, bro. Vexes me up. So, yeah.
I knew when he came off against Crystal Palace it was a serious injury because the way how he was on crutches after the game, so this guy's not going to be back anytime soon. They were saying he'd be out for a couple of weeks or so. I think now, because normally if you get injured like that, he'd be able to walk in. He wasn't able to walk. He was on crutches after the game. The way how he was limping off the fitness and now this guy's done. I didn't say about the Michael Owen injury. After Michael Owen had that injury back in the day, he was finished. How old was he? When he 23.
Yeah.
From the age of 17 to 23, he was lightning, like quick. And then after that, it was never the same after that. He still scored goals. Don't get it twisted. Still scored goals, but it was never the same guy that could run in behind and do that stuff like he did when he was younger. So I'm hoping and praying that Saka can come back fit and strong and healthy, and hopefully he can, you know, this break can kind of help him get better, man. Because it'd be such a shame if he doesn't fulfill his potential and because of a stupid manager overplaying him, he doesn't reach his full potential. That would be I wouldn't be happy. I'd be very upset about that. So, yeah.
Defo. But let's talk transfers in it because we need to talk in it in terms of like who we would like or who would we want or who is gettable in the transfer window. I was on a show with Southern Goonie last night, and although we were saying, "Oh, we're not going to buy anyone in January," we can still probably talk about players that we would want to come into the club. So, what do we need in terms of positions, and then we can talk on players in a minute. So, what do you think we need in terms of positions?
Centre forward and wing.
Definitely, 100%.
100%.
100%. And that's a priority.
Yeah.
That's a priority. So in terms of centre forward, who are you looking at in terms of you're Arteta now. Now you said, you know what, we need a forward because we need to keep up with Liverpool. You're going into January, you know January's tough, and certain man probably won't be leaving their club, but there's man with release clauses and stuff like that. Who would be your ideal forwards? Could have any mate. You could choose from as many as you want. Doesn't matter. But who would be your ideal front man to take Arsenal, to glory, or to fight Liverpool with a front man?
Well, I know if it's budget wise, I'll say Cunha from Wolves. Like he's done well this season. He's very good. I think he's a good little striker. I think he plays with better players. His goal numbers, his goal tally will get up. He's improving his finishing now. His finishing is much more better than before. Scored a good goal against United. They got a good assist. So he's an assist man as well. So he'd be one I would look at. I do like the guy from Brighton as well, João Pedro. I think he's all right. He's decent. His numbers
he's techie.
I did like Ferguson from Brighton as well, but he's too injury prone. I don't think he'll fit our system. He's a good striker. What's happened? He's one that I like as well, but he hasn't played a lot this season. I don't know if he's injured or the man doesn't fancy him. He's a good striker as well. He was when he first burst onto the scene, he was banging in goals.
Big guy as well, isn't it? Big dude as well.
Against us as well, Irish guy as well. So him. So talk about wingers as well, just strikers now.
Wingers and strikers, you tell
I
me,
like
you tell me.
I like the Bournemouth winger, Semenyo. I think he's decent.
Mm.
I like he's got loads of pace. I feel like he could work on his finishing, like Arsenal could
Yeah,
work
yeah,
on his
his
finishing.
finishing. He needs to work on his finishing, man.
I like Cliver at Brighton as well. I think he's a good little player as well. Justin Cliver. He's done quite well this season as well. Scored a
I
couple of
spoke
goals.
on him, but people were like, I remember speaking to Caps. He's like, no, no. But
But
the guy's got some techie, man. The guy's quite techie.
he's a good little player. I like him. I think he'll
Yeah,
do well for us. I like Matoma on Brighton. I think he's a good player. Like on the left wing, he can do a job. I don't know if Arsenal will buy him because of his age as well. I think he's like 28 now. I think he's 28. So Arsenal like to buy young players and develop them kind of thing. But he'd be a good player for a couple of seasons as well, I would say. Um, I like Kudus at West Ham. I think he's a good player, but he's going to be very expensive to buy. West Ham are going
yeah.
to want $1 for him as well. But there's one player I haven't spoken about in Burma from Brentford. I think if we could get him for like 40, because I think our contract next season is our contract next season. I think 1 year left until. If we could get him for a good little 40, 35 million, that would be a bargain. That can
Mm.
score. He can finish. And
Yeah,
and
he's
he
got
can
10 goals this season already.
mm, and he can play up front and he can play on the wing as well. So he's
Mm.
he can play on the front three, on the front line three. He can play as number 9, right wing, left wing. So he would be a good little signing as well, and it wouldn't cost too much as well. I don't think Brentford will ask for a lot from him, but I don't know, man. That's all the ones I can think of right now. And I don't want Rashford at Arsenal. No, I'm not gonna say Rashford.
Trashford,
No.
man. The thing is,
No,
though,
no, no.
that's the type of signing, though, Arteta will go for, though, isn't it? Like a
I
Rashford.
know.
I feel
I
sorry
know.
for you, innit? I want to save
Mm.
man, innit?
Like he did
That's
the
the type
Havertz
of
kind of
thing.
thing. The Havertz thing. Yeah, no, I
Mm.
don't. I don't want to. The thing is with like Rashford, like, I feel like he needs to move abroad. I think he needs to move out of the UK. I don't think he'll move to another Premier League rival. I think he needs to get out of the country and go abroad and
Mm.
I feel work on himself and go to a different league and try and I think there's a player in there, but I don't think it'd be good for Arsenal because all he does outside the football is not good, man. Going to nightclubs and going
Yeah,
to
the Raving thing and
it's not serious, man. And then we've got a lot of good young players in the team, and that's not a good influence on the young players. They want to look up to him. They think that's the right way. You know what I mean? So I would rather us get somebody who's more mature, focused and wants to play ball, and not someone that's going to come and get big wages and then don't do anything, don't score goals, and then stink out the joint, isn't it? So yeah.
I don't know if you've forgotten about these man, but there's two men that you didn't mention, and these two men have got release courses, yeah.
Mm.
Osterman
Mm-hmm.
and Gyökeres.
Mm.
You didn't mention none of those two men, and I'm wondering why you didn't mention those two men.
The reason why I didn't mention Gokras, I think that release course in the summer. I don't think they're going to sell. I don't think
Oh,
I don't think Sporting will sell him right now in the
right.
January. I'm not sure. I'm not sure they'll sell him right now. I did remember about Ottoman as well, but then you have to deal with Napoli, isn't it? And Napoli,
Yeah.
the owner, man. He's a hard negotiator. He's a Daniel Levy of Italian football when it comes to
Oh, bro.
negotiating. That he's very hard to negotiate with, isn't it? So that's why I didn't mention him.
But they want to get rid of him, though, don't they? They want to
They
sell
want to
him,
get
innit?
rid of him. But is that your club, isn't he? Is that your team, isn't he? Osimhen, yeah.
Galatasaray, yeah, he's on loan, yeah.
But if would you? I would love him at Arsenal. I think he's a good striker. I
I
think
will
he's a good
take him.
Arsenal.
We will take him.
I'll
We
take
need
him
him.
too. Yeah, he's unpredictable as well. He can do anything. He can head the ball. He can shoot left or. So he's a very good striker. But the reason I didn't mention is I thought that you guys might. I know other clubs would look at him. I thought like Chelsea looking at him, and maybe Man United might look at him as well. So that's why I didn't mention him. Maybe Man City might go for a striker in January because they haven't got no striker either. They've got Haaland. So I don't teams will be looking at strikers in a bargain based on the Premier League and maybe abroad as well. So that's why I didn't mention them too. But I thought maybe in the summer we'll go for a Gyökeres. Maybe I said Cunha now because maybe Cunha for getting not too expensive, and then in the summertime we can go for an elite striker, and then maybe sell either Jesus or whoever we're going to sell in the summer. I don't know, but I didn't go for him.
Let me ask you something, man.
Mm.
When is Arteta going to stop with this Havertz in midfield experiment? When's it going to stop?
It don't work. Clearly, it don't work. I think
Big up DWTT.
I think Havertz is a good striker. You can bring off the bench if you need to change the game, but he's not a striker, not a midfielder, man. He tried him so many times, doesn't work. The way Havertz played football, like the other day, he played him in midfield again, and that means Odegaard has to play deeper. I don't like Odegaard playing deeper, so honestly, they lose the ball too much. On the game before the Brentford the Crystal Palace game, kept them losing the ball in midfield when they're deeper, and that puts pressure on this midfield. If it's that deep and they lose the ball deep into our half, then teams can go through on goal. Like for the goal that what's his name again? The Crystal Palace winner scored against the other day. He just ran straight through the midfield and scored.
Who? Not Mateta.
No, not Mateta. The Star. It's my Star.
Oh,
you see what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Like you need like solid midfield players in there. Like you can but I think Declan Rice played well at the other day with but I don't like seeing Havertz in that midfield. It doesn't work. Either you start and we bench it. Don't have both of them together. It doesn't work. Both of them together don't work.
we sell his Ross. I'm sick of this, bro. Do you know what? Yeah,
Mm.
Tony has a little. I don't know if Tony's got a little soft spot for this brother, you know, but he's right. He's not the scapegoat. To be honest, you know, he Arteta picks him and puts him in position in that midfield position. When we've got players like obviously Partey, you know, this manager just seems to be just overthinking a lot recently. I don't know whether he's preserving players right now because of, or whether players are carrying little niggles. Because obviously we don't know, innit? He doesn't really let much on. You know, because why against Ipswich? Why didn't we see Ranieri, you know, have a little bit of a run out? He's an attack. He's direct. He's attacking. Why didn't we see him? You know, so there's a lot of questions. A lot of questions I have on this manager, on what he's doing right now. It seems to me that there's things going on behind the scenes that obviously we don't know a lot about.
Yeah.
But also as well, the way we're playing, or the way we played against Ipswich, it shows me that these players, they're too safe. You know, it's gone beyond expression now. You know, they just want to be safe. They don't want to misplace passes. They don't want to, you know, maybe run past the player, you know, because Arteta's just constantly just giving instructions. And this is a worry for me with these players. Odegaard against Palace, and I know we're going back to the game, I thought he was shocking. I thought he was absolutely shocking. Yeah. He was getting bullied by Calvin Phillips. You know, he was misplacing passes. You know, and it was only like, I think there was 2 occasions where I saw Odegaard do something magnificent, where he took on 2-3 players, got into the box, shot, and the keeper like tipped it over the bar, and I thought that was great. But you don't see enough of that. You don't see enough of his shooting either. His shooting is always blocked. It's never, you know, he can never, you know, shoot properly. It's always blocked. It's always, you know, even when he has a chance to shoot, he will pass it. If you know what I mean. He just sometimes you need to be a bit more selfish, and sometimes you just, I don't know. And the thing is, he's got the ability to do all of that, but he just doesn't do it. And I'm starting to question this player. Is he good enough for Arsenal? Is he a good enough midfielder for Arsenal? I was hearing comparisons. Santi Cazorla was in the crowd, didn't it? I was hearing man was comparing Santi to Odegaard.
No. Santi Cazorla was a baller, man.
Baller.
Do you remember that cup final against Hull? We were losing 2-0 and they changed the game.
Balled out.
you
Balled
remember that
out.
game?
Yeah,
That was our first trophy. How many years? FA Cup 2014. Our
yeah.
first trophy in 9 years or something, like 8 or 9 years it was, I think it was at the time.
Madness.
And he scored that screamer, that free
Yeah,
kick from 30 yards out.
yeah.
I haven't seen I haven't
Bad
seen
boy free
Odegaard.
kick.
I haven't seen Odegaard do that. Like take that we're losing the game and he's come back and in a big, massive game like a Champions League game and like against Bayern last season. Like a lot of players went missing. Like and he's the captain. He went missing in that game as well. He was nowhere to be seen. As a
Mm.
captain, I can name you moments of a captain's career that had leadership. Like I remember Roy Keane scored a goal, two headers scored a goal against Juventus when they won the trophy in '99. They were losing the first. I think they were losing 2-0. They were 2-0 down. Came off the bench, started the game and scored two. Got them back into the game. I
Mm.
remember Vieira's winning penalty against United in 2001
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah,
final.
yeah, yeah.
Them type of players who Henry's goal against Liverpool when we're 2-0 down against Liverpool when he scored a hybrid, a 4-2 game in the Invincible season. I can name a lot of games where players have made a massive impact and changed the game. When I look at this,
Got no killers in the team at the moment, have we? We've got no one who's
no.
really a killer at the moment, and this is worrying. It's worrying because we go to the Brentford grounds. What's their ground called now? It's not Griffin Park.
GTEC.
Yeah, the GTEC grounds, just down the road from.
Yeah,
just down the road
from me as well. Yeah.
Yeah, just down the road from us.
Mm.
And we know, yeah, these men and people talking about Wissa and Burma, yeah, but their midfield is quite good as well. Because their midfield, they're not static, bro. Yeah, their midfield are they're moving around. You know what I'm saying? They're looking for passes and stuff like that. So they're gonna be on it. They're gonna be on it.
I'll drop either Havertz or Jesus in that game and have one striker.
Well, hold on. Slow yourself down. You know, we're gonna do our team lineup anyway. So let's do a lineup thing for the Brentford game. So let me do the lineup thing. Let's show the screen. And people join in if you want. And we've got some football coming up at 2, innit?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's championship football now.
Who?
Is it championship football or is it Premier League football? Not Premier League.
We've got Premier League games, I think, 2 o'clock.
I say Sunday.
It's quite a few games as well on today, you know. Or was it 3 o'clock?
Oh, yeah. Like 2:30, 2:30 the Leicester Man City game on live on TV. Palace Southampton, Everton Forest, Fulham Bournemouth, Spurs Wolves, West Ham Liverpool.
Listen, City have to win that game. City got to win that game today, man. City got to win.
Yeah, they should win that. If they don't win it, then boy.
They have to win that game, man. Seriously. That's probably the easiest game they're gonna have. But anyway, yeah, let's do this lineup. So in goal, obviously
Rare in goal.
Why did we buy that Neto guy as well? What was the point of buying that Neto goalkeeper? What do we buy him for in the first place?
It's a loan. It's not a permanent deal. It's a loan.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's a loan. It's a loan.
Yeah.
Who's So I know you're a man that's gonna put Partey as a right back because you love Partey back, innit? Huh?
No, I put Timber right back.
He's your right back, innit, Partey? Yeah.
No, Timber.
Partey's your right back, innit?
No. Hell no! I hate when he's in right back. It frustrates me. I don't know what you put that big man midfield man in right back for. It frustrates when he does that. I don't like it, man. When he puts him right.
I hate it, man. I hate
it's
it.
limited. You haven't got pace against big men. No. Timber right back.
Timber, yeah. Timber
right back.
You know the two guys picked themselves in it already.
Yeah, Saliba, Gabriel.
Oh, do you know how many left backs we've got in the I think we've got about
4 or 5, isn't it?
4 or 5 left backs, bro.
Yeah, Gabriel.
So you've got a choice. You've got a choice.
Got Calafiori, we've got
Skelly. You've got
Kieran
Tierney. Tomiseo as well, if he's fit as well, but obviously he's injured.
Yeah.
Who are you going for left back? Me personally, I'm going for Skelly, but let's see what your idea is.
I'm going for Skelly as well. Skelly. He's been playing well. He can't talk about him playing well. Like me.
Exactly. But that's the kind of thing. That's the kind of thing though that
Mm.
Arteta would do though. He'd change
He'll
it up.
drop. He'll drop him for
Change it up.
California, wouldn't he? He might put California there or something like
Yeah.
that. And he like, why?
He will change it up because this guy, yeah, I don't know. I'm just sick of this brother. Right, let me just change up this formation. So no. 4-2.
Yeah, that could work, I think.
So the midfield is so crazy, you know, because I probably know what midfield we're gonna choose, but this man, yeah, this is the problem with Arteta, yeah. He's always tinkering with the midfield, man. You notice?
Yeah, definitely.
He's tinkering a lot with the midfield.
Yeah.
Now, the obvious solution for me would be Rice and Partey, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking as well. Partey and Rice. That's a solid at midfield.
But what he will probably do tomorrow, he'll probably pick Jorginho and Rice.
Yeah, do some bookie stuff.
Do some bullshit tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Some bookie about, man. And then obviously the captain is number 10. Odegaard will start.
Yeah.
That's the wing now. I think he'll play Martin on the right again because obviously Sterling's still injured. So Martin on the right. They're gonna play Trossard on the left.
Do you know what? Although I'm gonna pick them, I'm not enjoying Martinelli and Trossard. I don't think Trossard offered anything to us against Ipswich.
No, he didn't. And they got the assist for the goal, but he doesn't do anything.
Yeah. True.
He's kind of lost something in this game.
Yeah, true. No, you're right. He did get the assist, but I don't know, man. He's just.
I think he's better as a sub. I think he's better as an impact sub when he comes to the bench. There's something to prove. I think when he starts, he's not really impactful as a starter.
Do you know what? I would have probably played Jesus on the left, but it's what it is. And who did you say?
Martin on the right. Then that's with the striker now. Who would I play up front?
And who Havertz? Or who? Havertz or Jesus?
I'll give Jesus a run out, you know. I'll bench Havertz for this game.
Yeah.
I think Jesus deserves a start.
But why would you bench Havertz when he scored? That's what I'm just asking.
Because Jesus scored 4 goals and scored 5 goals in the last 2 games. I think just to see how it goes, isn't it? I don't think you can start both of them like against Brentford.
No, you can't start both of them. So who would you? You got to think about Brentford, yeah. Have they got like their centre backs? Who are Brentford centre backs?
They got Ben Mee from.
He's quite a tall, physical guy, isn't he?
And they got who's the other guy? They got that Aya guy, the Aya centre back, something Aya.
They got Pinnock as well, isn't it? Pinnock.
Yeah, Pinnock, and they got the other guy as well. They don't play three at the back, don't they? They play like 3 or 4 in defense, isn't it?
Okay.
Rico Henry's injured still, isn't he? Rico Henry. Their defense is not bad, but they got decent defenders. They got some tall.
Yeah, they've got decent defense.
The goalkeeper's not that good though. The goalkeeper's not that good at all.
Who's their goalkeeper? Let me see.
Flecken. He makes a lot of mistakes, man.
I thought he was having a good season, Flecken. I know it's the Forest keeper I'm on about, sorry. But you know, he didn't concede against Brighton.
He was injured, that's why. He came off injured. He came off injured. I feel like he came off injured early in the game and then brought on this young kid. I think it's the first debut for Brentford and he kept the clean sheet. So,
okay.
Yeah, he came off injured. I was checking the thing. He came off injured and the young keeper came in and made some good saves. So, yeah.
So isn't that like good then? If Flecken's injured and they brought in some youngster,
yeah,
we're gonna need to take shots on goal.
Test them early, man. See how it's about.
But these men ain't got that mentality in it. These men are going to pass. Left, right. No, you know what I mean? Pass the ball into the. Who we going with up front? Who we gonna go with up front? You said Jesus, yeah?
I think Jesus is at the start. If it doesn't work, you can only sub him at half time and bring on Havertz if it doesn't work. But Havertz did score there last season. I remember he scored the winner there last season. That's the thing.
This is what I'm saying, yeah.
I don't know, man. I know he scored 2 and 2 now as well. Havertz scored against Palace and he scored against Ipswich. But bro, if he doesn't score a goal, he doesn't do anything. That's the problem.
I know that's the thing about him, man. He don't really impact the game like that. But
yes, he can hold the ball up, but it doesn't. It doesn't like it's not. I'm used to seeing good strikers at Arsenal, innit, back in the day, like Henry or Ian Wright. Them man, they can do anything out of nothing. This man, if you don't create chances, he doesn't score. Like he doesn't score. He won't score a goal out of nothing. You have to create for him to score. The strikers I'm talking about, they could score out. They can make a goal out of nothing. Kind of. Henry could score any type of goal. Like he didn't have to create for him. He could run up the pitch and bang a goal in. That's what I'm talking about. Like this Havertz guy, they don't really. He hasn't got that ability to do what.
So hold on. Chat. Give us a name who's going to start up front on Wednesday against Brentford. I'm leaning towards Havertz. Yeah, it's choosing the, you know what I mean, the best of the shitness or whatever, the shitness of whatever. Yeah, but
yeah,
I'm leaning towards Havertz. I don't know why, but I just feel that Jesus. Do you know what Jesus? I thought was all right in part of the game, but then he kind of faded in the game as well.
Yeah,
and that's to expect of it. Do you know what? This Arsenal team is quite embarrassing at the moment. Do you know that? This is probably one of the worst teams. Actually, it's not one of the worst teams, but in terms of the front line, it's absolutely shocking, mate. When I think about this team, it's really shocking.
Yeah,
how this manager has led this illusion to all us fans, that we don't need a striker is the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen in my whole entire life. He's doing David Blaine.
Well, you know what, Abs? That's not going to happen. That's going to be his downfall. If we don't win anything this season, that's going to be the end of his downfall, not bringing him a striker.
Only if the fans react to it. Only if the fans, because the fans believe in this guy right now, because he's had 2 good seasons. They believe in him right now. But a lot of fans, I think a lot of fans are going to turn, and I'm going to read your question in a minute, the assemble. A lot of fans, I think, will turn if Newcastle smash us up.
In the cup,
If Newcastle move to us, bro, and we have nothing here, I think fans are going to turn on him.
I think so too.
A question here. Simple question. Why would you put Nelson on loan knowing that Saka needed cover, then bring in Sterling?
That's what I'm saying.
You can answer that. You can answer that question, man.
Assembled, my brother. It's a joke. Like Nelson's balling out of Fulham. When they got injured recently, he's been balling out this season. Like Fulham is doing well. He didn't start at the start of the season, but then after Arwen Traore got dropped, started on that left wing. He was ripping teams to shreds. Him, Smith Rowe, Jimenez, striker, Mexican striker. They were ripping it up. Harry Wilson, they all ripping it up for Fulham. So I don't understand why we loaned him out and then I don't know about the Sterling loan now, man. I'm really questioning it now because like it's like a panic buy. It was a panic thing. Like we needed a winger, we couldn't get the winger that we wanted in the window. So the panic buy and brought in Sterling to help. He hasn't done anything.
He's not done anything.
I'm sorry. I when he first came to Arsenal, I thought yes, he's gonna come in. Arteta will revive his career because he worked with City. We'll see the Sterling that was at City a couple of years ago. I haven't seen nothing. All I've seen him being on the bench, not starting, not coming off the bench. Like, and then when Arteta asked the question like, why is he not starting? He's saying that right now he's doing what he's not. I don't know. He doesn't want to be. He's not being honest, isn't it? He's just saying whatever just to keep the media happy, to keep the media off his back, isn't it? If he's just saying that, you know what, I think Sterling's not really doing what I need for him to do in training. Like, he's not really getting up to the system, how we want to play our system and whatever. Then I can understand in it after why Sterling needs to fit stuff in it. But he's not saying anything. Him not saying anything says a lot in a way, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's crazy how we've bought in Sterling, paying him
Mm.
whatever 100 grand, 150 a week to not
Mm.
really do anything. And Nelson, obviously, he's picked up an injury, a hamstring injury now, so he's going to be out for some time now. But
Yeah.
both injured, both Sterling and Saka are injured at the same time.
Mm.
And we're looking for internal solutions, you know. We're not looking to dip into the market or do anything, you know, that I know of. And it's gonna be that thing. I'm telling you right now,
Yeah.
January the 1st to January the 31st,
Mm.
I will only do a Google search, Arsenal transfer, maybe once or twice.
Wow.
I'm not going to be doing it. I'm not going to be doing it. I'm not going to be fooled. Yeah.
Mm.
Like most of the fan base get tricked into every January transfer window, every summer transfer window, because we know
Mm.
that if you're not buying no one in the first week or the second week, yeah, and it's highly unlikely you're going to get anyone. And it might be a case of the last week or the last day, and then you might get because we're going to get linked to everyone now.
Of course.
People's going to link to it. They do this every. I'm hearing Calvin Lewin and all them stupid names there being mentioned. Yeah,
Mm.
you think you can bring this brother into my club?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What this guy, this manager, he really doesn't know, yeah, how to select a front line. Do you know that? Yeah. And this is going to be his downfall. And this is where, the fans are going to turn against him because he is absolutely, yeah.
Mm.
He himself was Arteta was an actual deadline day transfer for Arsenal,
I remember when we sold Fabregas and then man there, and then we lost. Remember we got smacked at Old Trafford 8-2. Then the next day I see bare man come through the window. The Saka came, and all their man, Parksy,
Yeah,
Young came, their
yeah,
man came. I'm like, I think Ben Yoon came as well. Just say Ben Yoon
yeah,
came
yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Bare
yeah,
man
yeah.
started coming. I'm like, raw, like what's going on? Like after that defeat.
Madness, madness. The Assemble says, why would you sell ESR and put Vieira on loan, leaving Odegaard as the only creative source? What happens if he gets injured? Oh yeah, bring back Vieira, who's not better than ESR. It's true, It's true.
But I think telling you personally on Facebook this morning saying that Vieira might become. I said we don't need him. It's not good enough, man. It wasn't good enough last season. How's it going to be good enough now? The guy, it's too lightweight for the Premier League. I'm sorry, like maybe you get away with it in Europe, yeah, but in the Premier League,
Mm,
it's too lightweight, man. Like we need men. Like when you're playing the Premier League, you need to be a certain figure, like to hold off these hatchet men. There's a lot of hatchet men in the Premier League that will just hack you down and kick you and out muscle you and everything. He can't do it in the Premier League, man. I'm sorry, like we had him, he don't done anything. So why I think he's going to Portugal for 6 months, he's gonna come back and be Messi or Ronaldo all of a sudden? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. No, I'll be brutally honest. It's not gonna happen. Like so, Assemble, you got a valid point there, man. I agree with you, Assemble, man.
it's a joke. It's an absolute joke, my brother. Yeah, it's just, oh man, it's just I can't.
Mm.
If Arnie Slot wins in his first season with Liverpool, yeah,
Yeah,
what does that what message does that send out to our fans? And also, what does that tell us about our manager?
he's a nearly man. You know, a nearly man that almost got to the top, but they almost got the carrot, but then they didn't, and then just fell off, and someone else just grabbed it, run up the hill, and got the carrots under the man. That's what it'd be like. It'd be like that. 2 seasons in a row, second. I don't know if we're going to finish second again this season because I don't know, man. But it, like he hasn't learned his lessons. Like as a manager, like as a manager, you're supposed to learn. If you lose the league one season, you become ruthless the next season and go and try and improve the squad to make it a better squad and try and compete. Yes, yeah, yeah, man.
Latest news: Fabio isn't in plan for Jan. News is so back and forth. Yeah, the fraud has made an appearance. Big up to the fraud coach. You weren't saying Chelsea the other day when Fulham slaps you up. So go and hide in your little box and go and get your victory against Ipswich so you can go above us and start screaming that you're second. Notice when we won the other day and went above you, I didn't say anything because you know what? It's nothing.
Yeah,
It's nothing. Being above you, that don't mean anything. It's
about
winning
when
the title that means more to me. But who we putting in the front position? But big up to H anyway, man, my guy. And make sure you join us for Honest Rivals when you can, people. But who we putting up front then? I'm not going. I don't want Jesus.
Put
But
Havertz then. Put Havertz.
do you know the reason why I'm going with Havertz? Yeah, because I know it's going to be a physical game.
Yeah.
And do you know what I'm saying? I know that maybe this game isn't for Jesus, but we will see. Oh, look. So you aren't beating Brentford. Is that a question or is that a statement? I don't know what you mean. I think we will beat Brentford, but I think it'd be a difficult game. But I think we will beat them. So I'm gonna go with Havertz.
Yeah, I agree. I think we'll beat.
I think we will beat them. I don't think it'd be like.
It's not going to be an easy game though.
It's not going to be an easy game, but I think we will beat them. 2-1. I think we'll be.
2-1.
Yeah, let's do a prediction then. So my prediction is going to be 2-1 against Brentford. Arsenal win, narrow win, 2-1. What about you?
I think 2-1 as well. I think Rare's come back to his first time playing against Brentford since he's left.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, obviously he couldn't play last season because he was on loan, isn't it? So the fans might give him a bit of stick. You know, the fans are really. Some of our fans always do that. They just their former players do them a bit of stick. Well, they might give him a good reception. I don't know. I don't think he.
You better not mess up, man. You better not mess up. Better not mess up.
Big game, and the fans are going to be heckling him as well. I might that game on Wednesday. I'm working on that game, so hopefully we get the win, man. We need to win that game.
Definitely. Halen, 100% profit. No matter how much they sold for. You know, Craig's got that varsity jacket, yeah? Show me the varsity jacket, bro.
Which one?
The new one.
I haven't got it.
Yeah. I'm sure you haven't.
No, I swear
I know you're gonna get it though. I know you're gonna get it.
It looks nice. It looks very nice. But
I'm not saying it's not nice, but I know you're a man that's gonna have that jacket.
Right.
Next, just make sure you keep an eye on Craig's Instagram post, yeah, because this is a guy that likes to, do the modeling and all them things there. So you'll see him in the Arsenal jacket sooner. You know what I mean? Real soon.
Yeah.
Real soon. Yeah. With cut, and the thing is, he's gonna have number 29. On number 29. Yeah.
Nah,
yeah, man.
This guy. Not number 29, man. If I was going to get it.
What's coach? What you got? What you got coming up, coach? You got any streams coming up? Let us know if you got any streams coming up. So I can advise everyone to go and watch your stream. And DW2, if you've got any streams coming up, let us know, innit? So we can get the guys going over to your stream. You got anything coming up, Craig, on 8/7?
I just had an interview recently.
Talk to us about that interview, bro. And who is this guy?
He works with. I don't know if you know. Do you remember a guy called Jamal Edwards that passed away 2 years ago?
Who?
Jamal Edwards. He was a guy from SBTV. He did the music freestyles and all.
Jamal Edwards.
Yeah, he's a local boy, living acting, isn't he?
I know Jamal Edwards. I used to see him in the bars all the time.
Yeah, he used to work with him for his channel. He used to do interviews on that. He interviewed a lot of big people like Kelly Rowland, a lot of big. He worked on Gangs with Ross Kemp. Then he watched that program on TV.
Yeah.
He did a series with him on Gangs, and he did a lot of stuff. Yeah, he's doing big things, man. He's on
wicked. That's what we need to be on. We need to be on all of that. Let me just
Yeah,
read this.
man.
But that's interesting. Make sure you go and watch that interview on 87 on Craig's YouTube channel, man.
Yeah, man.
Give
So,
that a good, because also as well he talks about some good tips as well for
yeah.
for YouTube and
Mm,
podcasts and stuff, man. So very interesting to go and check that out. Salah, Virgil, and Trent availability all season is big reason for their success. Arsenal has lost every top player this season. Not bringing attacking depth is Arsenal's problem. Oh, yes, it is. But we know this at the start of every season. Arteta's always saying that we are short, but he's then talking about the best owners in the league. I mean, the best owners in the world. So,
mm,
you've got the best owners, but you're also, short of players as well. And that's the embarrassing thing for me with this club as well, is that
mm.
all this club is probably 2-3 players away from probably lifting the title. Let's be honest, yeah. Last
Yeah.
season was the same thing,
Mm,
but for some reason, our manager's scared of doing it. And this is one of my theories.
mm.
If we pay 120 million, say for an Isak or I don't know, a Gyökeres or something like that,
Yeah.
then the pressure on the manager
Increases.
increases tenfold,
Mm,
and then he has nowhere to hide in it if he
Yeah.
doesn't produce like
mm.
in a season, innit?
Yeah.
But now, because he's got players that are of a certain quality, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's building. So it's next season. I'll buy
Yeah.
someone next season, and the season after that, and the season after that. But sorry, yeah. And I have to mention Hanno's team, Chelsea.
Mm,
They ain't thinking like that.
mm,
Because when they're ready, they're going to buy a big boy striker.
mm.
They're going to
High ball
strengthen their
defender,
defense. Yeah, at some
goalkeeper.
point. Goalkeeper. And then all of a sudden, Chelsea will go from top 4 to back challenging the team at the top, or whoever's at the top, or whatever, because they've got good players.
Mm.
They've got good players. They're just not at that
At
level
that level, yeah.
in terms of
And-
experience yet.
And the thing is as well, if they get Champions League this season, they got Champions League squad. When I say for Champions League players,
Yeah.
Champions
Yeah.
League squad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Who's number 10? Odegaard.
No. He'll win number 10.
Who's number 10?
I've got number 10. Smith Rowe's on last number 10.
Yeah, I was like, he wear number 10. Who's number 10, bro?
Oh man.
I know Ipswich get a win tomorrow. Hannah is hiding again now. He's hiding. But Semble says, don't worry about attack threat. We have a fading Martinelli, injury prone. Jesus out for season. Saka can only play half. Don't worry about attacking threat. We have a fading Martinelli, injury prone Jesus, out for season. Saka can only play half a game. Trossard, and make falling Havertz, and our creative captain to score. Wow, man, look at that. That is the comment of the day, man.
That's facts. You need to pin that comment, man. That's facts.
That's a comment of the day, bro. I'm telling you.
100%.
Let me just leave it up there for the rest of the stream, man. Unless someone comes in with something better. But that's what we're looking at now.
Yeah.
This is what we have right now. What time's the game starting? Is it 2 o'clock?
Well, let me see.
Or is it 2:30?
I think it's, hold on. The Leicester Man City game is 2:30.
Oh, 2:30, yeah. Do you know what? Man City going to win that. And I've got used to City losing or not winning games. So when they win it now, I'm going to be peed off. I don't know why. It's weird. It's really strange, isn't it? You want to see your rivals just in so much pain, innit? But hold on. Let me see that top you got on. Let me see that top you got on. See, you got the top, yeah?
Yeah, I got it from JD.
You finally got it, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Nice. So yeah, man, Craig patterning everything at the moment, you know. But yeah, people, man, it was just a quick one, but it's always a quick one. It's like an hour. And look,
Yeah.
it's always more people coming into the chat now or
Mm.
kind of viewing the thing now as we're kind of like looking to wrap up in it. It's madness. It's
Yeah.
mad. But you, man, should have been here earlier. Put on that notification button, you people, yeah?
Mm.
Put the notification button because you will catch my stream. If you're watching it on playback, make sure you like. I'm not going to tell you to, you know what I've learned?
Mm.
I ain't going to tell people to like, subscribe, comment. Just like the video. Just watch the video. Yeah?
Of
Just
course.
watch the
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
And do you know what? You do what you got to do after that. Coach
Mm.
says, don't think they'll win, Gary, but could get a draw. This guy ain't got no confidence in his team. He loses to Fulham and now he's thinking that, oh, Ipswich, sorry, yeah. I don't think Ipswich, listen, Chelsea are going to smack up Ipswich, man.
What if at home or away, Chelsea? Home or away? The Ipswich game. Away, isn't it?
Is it away?
I think it's
I'm
away,
not too
isn't it?
sure. Hold on. Listen, no, but Chelsea are better away, though. Chelsea's form
No,
is
they
better.
are. They are. When they're playing, not playing today, are they? They're playing tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, tomorrow. Chelsea are going to slap up Ipswich. Yeah, I don't care what anyone says.
No,
You will smack them up, coach. I'm telling you. There's no way on this God's earth.
I think he's playing mind games, man.
Yeah. He loves to do that. He loves to do
playing
that.
mind games with us, man.
Playing his little games. Yeah.
Chelsea definitely don't win that game tomorrow, man. I'm
Big
not
up
a fan,
to
but they'll definitely win tomorrow.
Big up to Maddie Talks AFC, man.
I'll be shocked if they win that game. If they lose tomorrow, I'll be very shocked.
Definitely. They listen. If Maresca gets his subs right, I can see Ipswich getting a slapping. I can see Ipswich saying, yeah, but you know what? Everton are just bloody Everton, innit? The Everton ain't Ipswich, innit? We beat Ipswich, so you telling me you man can't beat Ipswich? Of course you can beat Ipswich. You just probably get a better score.
They'll spank them tomorrow. They'll do
exactly. And you've got a better goal difference. You've got 38. We got 35, I think, in terms of goals for. So if you win that game, you go to second. So that should be the motivation to get you to second again. So yeah, I think you guys will do well. December says, sorry, forgot a perfectly timed out of form injury. Sterling, remarkable. The perfectly timed bad luck Arsenal have. So yeah, people, the transfer window is going to be open. Is it in 3 days?
Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah.
So Wednesday transfer window opens. Let's not be mistaken. Let's not be fooled that we're going to be dipping into the transfer market. If we do, then I hold my hands up, but I very much doubt it. What do you think? Do you think there's a tiny, maybe little, because who knows? A man could get injured on Wednesday. You know what Arsenal are like, yeah? Their injuries just like pile up all of a sudden.
Yeah.
What do you think?
They need to spend money, but are they going to spend money? They're going to be they need to buy. If they don't buy anyone, learn someone, do something at least. They need reinforcements. Like, I know they're saying that the board have said that they don't like spending money in January, they like waiting until the summer. The players that they want are not available for the summer. But bro, if we can get 2 players in January, I'll be satisfied with 2 new players in, but 2 attacking players in, I'll be very happy. Because right now, with the squad we have right now, I can't say there's winning anything with the squad we've got right now. Saka's out. If Saka's available, I'll say, yeah, maybe I have a chance. But him being out for a long time, I just said it might be a seasonal thing as well. Then we really need to get someone to hit the ground running as well, straight away. When they come in, they start hit the ground running straight away. Because somebody's going to take 6 months to do well. That's why I said Cunha and them man there, because that man are playing in the Premier League already. I don't know how long it will take, say, for example, like Osimhen or Gokaris to get used to the league. You know, that's why I said them man first. I was thinking of them man in my head, but sometimes when it comes to different league, it takes them a while to get settled and all that.
Yeah.
tempo and stuff like that. So
You know, Man City as well. They're going to buy a few players as well. They're not going to mess about in January.
yeah,
What about Daniel Olmo and the man there? You know, I heard
it's
he's
on
like
a free. It's on a free, isn't it? I thought we could get on a free because Barcelona can't register him for the second half of the season because their money, their finances is messed up, isn't it? So if we could get one on a free, that'd be a perfect signing.
Wouldn't you take him on loan? Would you not take him on a free? Oh, on a free, wouldn't you take him?
I'll take him. That's a good signing. All you got to do is pay sign-on fee and paid wages. If you give him 150 a week or whatever, it's not really that expensive. Maybe 80 to 150 a week. A sign-on bonus. Give him a 5-year contract. He's still young, only 26 years old. Give him a 5-year deal. Have him compete with Odegaard in that midfield.
Because he can play like across that
Wing, innit?
wing and midfield, isn't it?
I don't know if he's a quick midfielder. I don't know if he's quick, but Spanish players are very techy, isn't it? So
Yeah.
he could be like a technician, like a creative player that we need in that midfield.
Last thing, man. Do you think can you see Marino, ever being, a really good player for Arsenal, or is it too early to answer that question?
It's too early to answer. While skinning him so far, it's had 1 or 2 good games. When he comes on, it doesn't really. I don't know, man.
Doesn't fill you with like excitement, does it?
When he comes on, it's like, oh, he comes on. Well, I want to back him because I'll play a really. I don't want to be negative towards him.
Yeah.
He's been in the club for a couple of months now. I want to see more from him. We've paid a lot of money for him. I want to see more from him. Like, if he doesn't do it, then you got Ranieri. Give Ranieri a chance. Like, if you're not doing the business, give Ranieri a chance because it's not fair. Like, it's not fair that the kid is on the bench every game and only coming on for like 10 minutes there, 10 minutes there. Like, give him more. Like, he starts to Kelly. Give Ranieri a chance. Give him a starting one again. See what he can do. If he doesn't do well, you can take him off. You know what I mean? Give him a spot here and there, like. But for Marino, I want to see him do well second half of the season. He's been at the 6 months now. Hopefully, he can like start challenging to get a start in 11, isn't it? Because we didn't bring him in to be a benchman. They didn't bring him to start, isn't it? Just to take Partey's place, or if Declan Rice is in to take Declan Rice's place. But he needs to do more.
I've got one more question. Sorry.
No worries.
One more question, and we'll wrap up.
No worries.
What are we going to end up with at the end of the season? You tell me what we're gonna have at the end of the season.
What, trophies or like position or what?
Trophies and position. And obviously, yeah.
If we buy players in January, we could challenge Liverpool for the title. If we bring in players in January, if we bring in players, if we don't, then we're not challenging. We have to make sure to try to survive and get top 4. If we bring in players in January, we could definitely beat Newcastle in the cup at home and try and get a draw away.
Can we win? Can we win that trophy though? The Carabao.
Possible.
Liverpool's still in it.
Yeah, they got Tottenham in the semi-final. That's the thing. Liverpool, if Arsenal get Liverpool in the final, it's going to be a hard final, you know. But our record at Wembley, we haven't lost at Wembley in a long time, you know.
Yeah.
Every cup final been to at Wembley, we've won it. I think the only team that beat us at Wembley was Man City when Pep Guardiola
and
Wenger Day and Birmingham.
Yeah.
I'm still vexed about that final to this day, you know.
Yeah, same here. I remember Tottenham beat us as well, innit? Tottenham beat us in the final as well.
Many years ago, 91,
semi-final.
Yeah. Semi-final. Guys will score that game, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that free kick. Yeah.
Pissed me off, man.
I feel that if we can get to a cup final, and Arteta will have to, we definitely could beat Liverpool in the final. Liverpool are not invincible. They can be beaten. The teams are the teams are shook to play against Liverpool. Like how teams are shook to play against City, City were on top of their form. Teams I've seen teams go to Anfield, they score 1 or 2 goals, then they start doing stupidness like Fulham did the other day. Fulham should have beaten them the other day when they went out to 10 men.
Yeah.
They do stupidness and then they Liverpool end up winning the game or drawing the game. So yeah.
I like the way you didn't give me some straight answers. Yeah, all I wanted to know is like Carabao Cup.
Yeah,
second place in the league. Man was giving me some whole summary, and if we do this, I just wanted answers, bro.
I'll give you an answer. I think if we can win, if we beat Newcastle, we're going to win the Carabao Cup. In the Premier League, if we bring the strikers, we could definitely challenge for the league. Not win it, but challenge for the league.
So what
FA Cup,
position? Give me a position in the league.
second or third. Depends on
Okay.
Chelsea's form as well. Depends on Chelsea's form as well. They pick up more form or if they lose. They'll lose games and they've got a lot of games coming up. So it would depend on that as well, on how many games they got and injuries as well. It'll come down to injuries as well. How many injuries got to now end the season?
Have they got that many games though? Because all they've got is the
Conference League.
Conference League.
They're out of the Carabao Cup, so they've got FA Cup, Premier League,
FA Cup, and
Premier League.
Premier League. Yeah. So the thing is, FA Cup's FA Cup, innit? They've got one guaranteed cup already.
Yeah,
they've got one guaranteed cup already, and they're going to be in the Champions League next season. So I'm going to say Arsenal second, and we're not winning no cups. We're not winning no cups. That's my honest opinion. I don't think our team's good enough to beat Newcastle in the Carabao Cup. I think Newcastle are going to stifle us like they did at their ground.
Yeah.
It would take something astronomical, for Newcastle to mess up against us because they've got a better striker than us, 100%. I can't see us winning the Carabao. I'm not even. This is just my honest assessment, my honest opinion. I just don't see us. I don't see us winning the FA Cup either.
Yeah.
You know, teams like Man City. There's too many good teams in the FA Cup still for us to win the FA Cup.
Yeah.
You know, and in terms of the league, I think we will just about pip second, but we will see in it. But click that as much as you want. It's all good. And if I want to be wrong, please prove me wrong. But listen, people, we're going to end now, yeah? Big up to everyone. Big up the chat. Big up everyone that made the stream today. And click on the notification button, people, yeah? Because you know that we're going to be doing streams left, right, and centre. Make sure you go and subscribe to 87 Craig's channel. It's in the description. And have a great Sunday, people. And make sure that roast is roasting because we're going to be cooking soon. Peace out, people.
Peace.